Hi guys, it's Crystal City Girl Homestead. Welcome to Fun Friday. So we're going to do a fun recipe today that's very, very simple, and it's supposed to be healthy. I want to thank each and all of you that come and visit my channel every day. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. And to the new subscribers, thanks for being here. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, like, comment. The likes mean a lot, so do the comments as well. So, but thank you guys. You guys are the best. So, I'm going to make pepperoni cheese crisps. So, let's bring you over here. See, it does go down. You're going to use a non-stick pan. Then we'll get to our fun facts. I haven't read any of them, so it should be fun for all of us. And you're going to put a slice of pepperoni in the bottom of each of your non-stick pans. So I'm going to make 12 of these. If they're really good, you guys know that I bought a bunch of pepperoni. I can make a lot of them. But you want to test them first, see how good they taste. Alrighty. Then what you're going to do, I'm going to do 6 with mozzarella and 6 with regular cheese. And then you put the mozzarella on top of it. Or whatever cheese you happen to be using. Like with Tom, he'd want the pepper jack. I figured these are really good, that'd be a great snack to take to work. Or, just something to munch on at night would be a good thing too. I'm probably using too much cheese, I don't know. It doesn't really say how much to use. It says 1/3 of a cup for the whole thing, so we'll see. And then I'm going to use my cheddar jack, or whatever they call it. Colby jack. And we're going to use some of that. My oven is preheated to 375. You're hearing jars pop from canning. If you hear a noise, that's what it is. I keep teasing Tom I'm going to fill all my empty jars. He said that's not possible, but we'll see what's possible and what's not. Alright, now I'm going to take some Parmesan cheese and just sprinkle a little bit on top. Alright. And then you're supposed to push them down so that the cheese isn't sticking way up. Alright, and we're going to stick them in the oven. Let's see how long it says it takes to cook. About 8 minutes it says. So, what time is it now? Alright. So, now if you guys have ideas that you want me to do on the Fun Fridays of Fun Facts, make sure you list them below, and then I'll pull them up. So this one is 30 fun facts about birds. I figure we all know birds, right? The bee hummingbird is the bird that lays the tiniest egg on the planet. Its egg measures slightly less than 0.5 inches by 0.25 inches and only weighs about 0.02 ounces. That's pretty small. The red-billed Quuelea, I don't know, is the most common wild bird on the planet, with an estimated adult breeding population of 1.5 billion pairs. It's primarily found in the sub-Saharan Africa, and single flock can contain thousands of birds. The chicken is the most prevalent non-wild bird. I take AJ to the bus after I drop off Emmy, and this little small town that we have to go through, they let their turkeys and chickens and stuff just roam, and I can't tell you how many times I've almost hit the chickens or the turkey. And we went through there, and AJ goes, "That looks like dinner to me." He thought, like everybody else, everything just comes from the store, until I told him chicken nuggets come from those chickens. He cannot stand eggs, so he doesn't think that chickens should lay eggs. He hates eggs. All right, the beta-carotene in their crustacean and plankton diet gives flamingos their pink hue. I think flamingos are pretty. Flamingos stay together for the rest of their life. Some couples have been together for 50 years or more. Aw, isn't that cute? Fieldfare birds have a unique method of attacking an opposing bird. They surround it and force it to fall to the ground. The fieldfares then take to the air and defecate on the bird. Wow. Let's not rub it in. Now let's poop on you. I guess there's mean things even in the bird community. The ostrich lays the world's largest egg. It's 7 inches by 5 inches and weighs about 3 pounds. The kiwi, on the other hand, lays the largest egg of the size of the mother, which is a third of the bird's weight and is 5 inches long and weighs up to a pound. This is equivalent to an ostrich laying a 40-kilogram, 88-pound egg. Wow. A woodpecker's tongue can be up to 4 inches long. Depending on the species, it stores its long tongue by folding it up and inserting into a specific hole in the back of its neck, where it can be sandwiched between the skull and the brain. I did not know that. I did not know that. I did not know that. At our old cabin, there used to be this great big huge woodpecker that would just all day. You could hear him. The seagulls in Alfred Hitchcock's 1963 film The Birds were fed a combination of wheat and whiskey to keep them from flying too much. I didn't know that either. I like when I don't pre-read these, because then they can be funny. The excrement of the fieldfare bird can kill an enemy bird. Well, that's why it poops on it. Okay, that makes more sense now. Falcon comes from the Latin word falx, which means curved blade, pruning hook, sickle, and war scythe. The mollyfowl is known for building a massive compost pile to use as a nest, and the heat emitted from the decaying foliage incubates its eggs. How'd you come into this world? In a bunch of poop. Alright, cats kill between 1.4 billion and 3.7 billion each year in the continental United States alone. Have you guys ever watched that? They used to have them on YouTube, where they would attach a camera on the top of the cat's head and see how much trouble it really gets into. My cats don't kill all that. I wish they'd kill anything that came in the house, but yeah, I don't let my cats outside. The scene in The Birds, 1963, where actress Tippi Hedren is assaulted, took a week to film. The birds were tied to her garment by lengthy nylon threads so they could not fly away. That seems like cruelty to birds. Birds play a significant role in many origin stories. Birds are frequently connected with soul's journey after death and as intermediaries between living and dead. They can also take part in the roles of oracles or tricksters. Well, they say, what is it, if you see a cardinal, it means somebody is saying hi to you from heaven. If you see a blue jay, it means something else. Yeah, I don't know. The sooty tern is a bird that spends most of its time in air. It takes off over the sea and flies at least 3 years without touching down on land or water. Swift spends most of their life in the air as well. They can even sleep in the air by gliding with their wings extended on air currents. I wished I could just be asleep and do my work. Lucky birds. Anyways, when birds sleep, their toes instinctively tighten around twigs they are standing on, preventing them from falling off. The birds may sleep without fear of falling since the gripping motion is performed by tendons rather than muscles. I didn't know that. I always wondered how they didn't fall off. Because like you see them on the wires and stuff. How do you not fall off? Thousands of millions of passenger pigeons roamed North America prior to 1840. They were, however, killed for food until one remained, Martha, a female. She died at a zoo in Ohio when she was 12 years old in 1914. I like when we learn fun facts. Since 1600, more than 150 species of bird have gone extinct. That's sad. While many more have died off that scientists are unaware of, it wasn't simply European explorers who were responsible for the extinction of the bird species. Archaeology indicates that when people first arrived in Hawaii and other South Pacific and Caribbean islands in ancient time, they killed many birds that Europeans had never seen before. Why? Weird. A chicken in Japan has the world's longest feathers. The length of its tail feathers was 34.7 feet. That's like half the size of some of my rooms, or more. My lot is only 50 by 100. That bird could take up more than half my lot. That's a big bird. That's just its feathers. The only bird with a beak longer than its body is a sword-billed hummingbird. My mom used to get hummingbirds to come here all the time. They don't like me. I don't know. Crows are able to recognize and recall human faces, especially those associated with negative experiences. Crows can even express their resentment of a single individual with their crows. Well, they can do it. I don't like crows. I think they're horrible. But, so maybe they ever see my face, they'll come after me. I don't know. A murder or congress of a bunch of crows, a parliament, wisdom or study is gathering of owls. Flamboyance is collection of flamingos. The bald eagle has the world's biggest tree nest, spanning roughly 9.5 feet wide. The biggest nest ever discovered was over 10 feet in width and weighed nearly 3 tons. 3 tons, that's 6,000 pounds for a nest. That's huge. It reminds me of that eagle I seen not too long ago. I love seeing them. Many ducks and woodcocks have their eyes on the side of their head, giving them a 360-degree range of view. Probably doesn't help them during duck season and woodcock season. There are approximately 9,500 bird species on the planet. They are usually divided into 30 groups by scientists. Birds are the most widely distributed creatures on the planet. Poultry, birds reared for meat and eggs, is the most common source of protein consumed by humans. I believe that. I think we eat more chicken and eggs than anything, probably. A male frigate bird would inflate his chrism neck pouch to entice a male. The pouch can grow to be the size of a person's head. Hey, baby, come here. I love it. A surprisingly large number of birds have lost their ability to fly throughout time. Being flightless has several advantages. For example, a flightless bird doesn't have the need to grow and carry big flight muscles or burn all the energy that flying needs. A flightless bird can also live in the environments where food is limited by consuming less food. The albatross, the rhyme of the ancient mariner, Archimedes, and the once future king, Chicken Little, Chanticleer, the Chaucer's Nun, Priest's Tale, Fox and Hedwig and Harry Potter, Mother Goose, Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven, Owl and Winnie Pooh, Thorder, King of the Eagles, and J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings, and it doesn't say anything else, but that's all from the albatross. Big Bird, the Sesame Street Buzzard from Woody Woodpecker, Disney's Darkwing Duck, Toucan Sam from Fruit Loops cereal, Woodstock from Peanuts comic strip, Woody Woodpecker, and Lego from Aladdin are all famous birds from cartoon strips and comics. So there was some cute little fun facts there. So if you got any ideas, make sure you let me know. Let me check on this. Oh, they actually look pretty good. All right, so let these finish up, and then I'll be back, and we'll finish up the video. All right, they're done. Those look good. All right, I'm going to try one of the yellow cheese ones. Mmm. That's pretty yummy. And they're chewy. Very chewy. Alright, so there we go. Pepperoni cheese crisps. They are very tasty. They're chewy. I'm not sure if they get harder the longer they sit there, but they're very good. I like them. And I think they'd be a great snack to have. Imagine chewing on that instead of chips at night. And if you like pepperoni, that makes it even better. So, I just shook you guys up. Earthquake? No, I'm kidding. Anyways, so thank you so much for joining me for Fun Friday. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know if you have any other ideas. And you guys have a blessed day. Be a blessing. I love you guys. And I will see you later.